playoff with Dallas. The next week in St. Louis, they got victory number 10, their fifth straight, as Nelson and Warfield combined on the Browns' longest touchdown of the year. It's difficult to replace a man like Paul Warfield, but if anyone can come close, that player is Homer Jones.
Swing post, on one, ready, break.
The real pride of the Browns is their great offensive line. They epitomize the cohesion of football at its finest.
Ten, hunt.
The center is Fred Hoagland, a starter since his rookie season 4 years ago. One of the tackles was number 73, 11-year veteran Monty Clark, now retired. Number 77, Dick Shafrath, is one of the fastest moving, finest blocking tackles in football. At left guard is number 65, the baby of the line, John DeMore, who proved for the second season he fits the Browns' tradition of quality guards. But the ace of the line is number 66, all-pro guard Gene Hickerson. One of the most honored linemen in the game, his agility and speed make him a master at pass protection and the leader of the Browns' famed sweep. Important as the ground game is in Cleveland, the theme of the offensive line in '69 was protect Bill Nelson. Nelson was trapped less than any starting quarterback in the league. But no one can be spared the hazards of pro football, and Bill Nelson took the punishment of his profession. At times, his arm went dead, and his knees are worse than Namath's. In spite of this, Bill Nelson prevailed. He was the team's inspiration, their catalyst. Passing with pain and precision, he led the Browns to victory after victory. Since Nelson replaced Frank Ryan on an October night in 1968, Cleveland had won 20 of 25 games under his direction. The ultimate judgment of a quarterback is the final score, and Bill Nelson has proved he is a winner. Through their 2 decades in the NFL, the Cleveland Browns have established themselves as the most consistently good team in pro football. As their 20th year drew to a close, winning as a way of life had made the Browns the most successful franchise in the game. When Bill Nelson led his team into the playoffs against Dallas, most of the physical and psychological advantages belonged to the Cowboys. Then the game began, and so did a virtuoso performance by Admiral Nelson. Nelson propelled a barrage of sharp, short, and medium-distance passes that shredded the Cowboys' defense. His mastery of the third down methodically destroyed their secondary. All of the Browns' receivers caught the ball at will, but the biggest burr under the Cowboys' saddle was Paul Warfield, who slanted and sliced his way with 8 Nelson passes. The Cleveland Runners faced a Dallas ground fortress that had allowed a total of 3 touchdowns rushing in 14 games. Leroy Kelly and Bo Scott matched the total in 1 game. What had been called a rubber band defense turned into a concrete wall. Calvin Hill was held to just 17 yards. The defense hurried, hammered, and hit Craig Morton so much that Dallas did not cross midfield in the first half. The crowning indignity occurred for the Texans when their kicker completely missed an onside kick. Bill Nelson was a cool hand in a hot spot throughout the rout as he directed his team to one of its greatest triumphs.
Come on, Dave! Get it up! If you stop again, let's get Jerry in there. Where's my call? Mike, to corner and who else? Put D in. D Brown! Good job, D. Nice protection. Don't say it's here yet, but we're close. We got close. We got this ball last year in blue. Right. Don't blow it. We gotta get it now. We gotta go for it. We gotta go now.
Babe, you're live on YouTube.
You're live on YouTube?
Yeah, right now.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask you, do you want to see my brother? He said he's got it ready.
Yeah, I don't have the wheels. My mom ain't back yet, or I'm gonna go check, but I'll call you right back, alright?
Yeah, that's fine. Just call me.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay, bye.
Bye, babe.
Bye. Bye, babe. Oh, what a blister I have on my nose. Oh, what is it? It is Dream Cream from the Body Shop. And the fine print I can't read because I'm an old bat. Old bat, I can't see shit. Oh, babe, I have a hangnail. It's really bothering me. Allergic reaction and it. Oh, Besit, I missed your last live. Besit. Sit. Oh, that sounds like oh, never mind.
you feel, bro? How's your leg?
I do.
How you feel, Lee? You and Hawk laid on him over there? The Dallas defense break out your swimsuit. That's it.
Oh, Jimmy.
To do Cardi Bodak Yellow. What is that? Do to Cardi Bodak Yellow.
Yeah, bring our rubber band.
Hey B Sith, what does that mean?
Make sure you crack those rubber bands. It's not over yet. I think the Rams and the Cowboys gonna put on quite a show. Hey, shit, all the talent they both got. Come on, defense! Stop them now! Hey, that's all I saw. You rubber bands or what? Hit somebody.
Like twerk to Cardi B. Oh, and that's a song. Okay, I get it. Oh, my hair.
We're at the double cross. Can you go by him or not? Is he sitting there or what? I can't throw this way.
Have a wing. Cover him. How about it? Get to him. Get to him. Come on, get him.
Look at number 16.
Okay, I'll keep you boys going. Anyway.
There's the coach.
Through for the day.
Everything's beautiful.
Cleveland had
Look
won the
pretty,
conference title
by
in
the
one of
way.
the greatest victories in their 20 successful seasons.
Really,
in the
do I?
NFL.
Thanks. Compliments get you nowhere, though. So I would like to know something you can say to me that's not a compliment, that will still charm me. Good luck, because I can't think of anything. Gee, did you just shorten up my video?
Blocking
Geez, back in the day, it was
yet still
snowing.
open, and Ben
And,
Davis was out for the season.
So
Ernie Green had
So,
retired
baby,
because
let
of
me
an
just
injury.
step out for a moment. And I'll think about
And
that
the
request that you
Leroy
asked
Kelly
for.
was hurt.
And thank you for following the
So
comfort
the
agreement.
Kelly Green
You know how
family
special
was
I feel
sidelined.
when you do that. Oh, and
The
I
men on
forgot
the
to write
spot
a
were number
comfort agreement
26,
too, so
Reese
no
Morrison,
harming
and
yourself
number
or
30,
others.
rookie Ron Johnson.
And
Green
then we
were barely
can
missed as
make
Johnson
sure
exploded
that
for over 100 yards and 2
goes to
touchdowns against the Eagles.
baby. You know what I'm trying?
The big surprise was Reese Morrison, who behind crack blocking continually broke away.
It's called Pee-wee.
Morrison even emulated
I don't
Kelly on the
know.
option pass. The receiver was medical marvel Milt Moore. Moore had undergone serious back surgery a few weeks before training camp, yet still opened the season.
Pizza
The young
Supreme
Browns had passed
flavored
their first
snack.
test of the season by sweeping past the Eagles, and were off to a flying start in defense of their Eastern Conference.
I think it's
crown.
from the Philippines.
The next week, in the home opener, the
The
injury-riddled
prize.
Browns showed the resources were there to go right on winning.
Ophelia, I miss you so much. And Susie Pandanaman, I miss you so much,
With 90
babe.
seconds remaining, Cleveland trailed by 3 points. But Bill Nelson hit Gary Collins at the right flag.
Never had them before, babe.
In a 27-23 thriller,
Well, I'll be
the
there.
Browns had beaten the clock. The Redskins and their old nemesis.
Oh, hi,
Vince
Demon.
Lombardi.
Demon Smith and B Sid sound a little bit the
mark of
same.
a good team Browns is to survive
Never
injuries
had
and
them
continue
before.
to win.
You are very welcome and okay. Thank you.
Through the
I
first part of
approve.
the schedule, the bench carried the team, and no one represented the reserves better than
Oh shit,
rugged
my
Reese
bad.
Morris.
So, and I think it's really good because it comes in a very well tight bag, and they taste fresh, and they
In New Orleans,
they look
the
like
Saints
they're a little bit
provided a
deep
unique
fried,
show.
so they'll put the calories
They
on
gave
for
up the
sure.
ball constantly as the Browns defense intimidated the receivers and quarterback Billy Kilmer.
It's a little mini pizza. I got a cold, so I can't really taste the
Recovery of
pizza.
three Kilmer fumbles paved the way to victory number 3.
It doesn't taste like dough, though.
The next Saturday night, in a wild game against the Steelers, the Browns made Terry Hanratty's debut a memorable one. Despite the high scoring in this fourth Cleveland victory, it was the enterprising defense that again carried the load. Primary aim in '69 was to exert more influence on enemy quarterbacks.
What's your favorite football
A young
team?
front four accomplished that goal.
What's your
They were
favorite
led by
football
number
team?
71, Walter Johnson,
Sith
one
and
of the
Devin
best
Smith.
tackles in Browns history.
Thank you for joining. Thank you for following the covered agreement.
Jack Gregory, in his first year as a regular, was the best pass rusher. But the mainstay of the Browns defense is Captain Jim Houston. The 10-year veteran has exceptional speed for a big man and the strength to take on anyone. The other two linebackers were number 51, Dale Lindsey, and number 50, John Garlington.
John Garlington, eh?
Ernie Kellerman returned quickly to form.
Ernie
Walt
Kellerman.
Sumner met the challenge of a rookie cornerback, football's toughest position. But the two stars of the secondary were Erich Barnes and Mike Howell, the fastest man on the squad and its leader in interceptions.
Oh my goodness, I don't know where the lighters are.
The steadying
Here it
influence
is.
on Cleveland's young
I'm just gonna
secondary is
step
number
aside
40,
because
the
it's
old
no
man,
good.
Erich Barnes. Blanton Collier and the Browns faced their most critical challenge when the undefeated Cowboys came to Cleveland. Nearly 85,000 saw both offense and defense play superbly for the first time. The defense was so collectively brilliant, they caught Cowboy quarterbacks 6 times. They received a standing ovation each time they left the field. Cleveland's offense put it together also. They were often running from the very first play. In a masterpiece of protection, the line completely neutralized the Dallas rush and enabled Nelson to concentrate on his receivers. He had the greatest day of his career, throwing 5 touchdown passes. His accuracy so disorganized the Texans that when he hit Collins and Glass for touchdowns, no one was near them.
Wow. No one was near them. Amazing.
In one of the finest all-around efforts in the team's history, the Browns annihilated the talent-laden Cowboys 42-10. Milt Morn was supposed to miss the entire season because of surgery. Instead, he was one of the heroes of the Browns' great victory with 7 catches. Behind Morn was promising Chip Glass, who was almost as big. The Browns receivers were led by All-Pro Gary Collins, the best third down and goal line receiver in the league.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I don't have a football team. I'm not a sports person. Oh, that's a little different. Steven Smith, what about you? Do you have NFL or?
When Cleveland needs 6 points, it's usually Gary Collins who gets them. Every fourth catch
Favorite team
has been a touchdown. The Turnpike rivalry between Pittsburgh and Cleveland occurred under the Century Division banner for the last time. Next year, both teams moved to the American Conference. The Steelers' skies were darkened with snowballs and Nelson passes as the Browns moved closer to the division title with their 6th victory, 24-3. The next week, Leroy Kelly had his first big game of the season. Kelly maneuvered through the mud for 124 yards and 3 touchdowns as the Browns assured themselves of a tie in the Century Division.
You look at those long legs. I mean, he had those long legs.
The rushing reign of Leroy Kelly ended. Because of his injury, it took him a while to get going.
He looked, but I mean, look. Oh, bro, sucked. Once they know. Oh, like 7-10 of them on top of him, bro. Well, there he goes.
But once he was healthy, Kelly again was the ultimate weapon.
Kelly. Look at him go. My goodness, all muddy and stuff. Oh, my goodness.
Despite missing considerable playing time, he gained over 800 yards and continued to be Cleveland's finest all-around player.
We're almost done. Don't worry. Then I'll try the turkey.
Late in the season, Big Bo Scott blossomed and emerged as Kelly's running mate. The fullback proved to be a natural option runner and fit beautifully into the Browns' offensive philosophy.
I tell you, this back pain. Pinched nerve or something. Oh, my
God. The game in Sun-Spangled Wrigley Field was billed as a duel between Kelly and Sayers.
You are so welcome. Thank you.
Chicago was ahead by 14 points through most of the first half. The Cleveland ground game was stopped cold by the blitzing Butkus boys. But, as he has done so often, Bill Nelson provided the spark. He picked apart the Chicago secondary. The Browns rallied to draw even with the Bears.
The Bears are out of there, man. Call them the Care Bears.
Late in the game, Nelson hit Chip Glass in the end zone for the winner. For the third straight year, Blaine Collier's club was the team of the century. The Packers were next, and in the wind, rain, and mud, Cleveland's 11th straight home crowd of over 80,000 saw their Browns completely outplay the Pack. So thorough was the thrashing, they came within 2 minutes of a shutout. But it was a perfect day for the great off-track runner Leroy Kelly. Kelly raced through the mud for 151 yards, the best single performance by a runner in 1969. Cleveland's first score came on a great kangaroo catch by Paul Warfield. Their last was scored by number 24, Ernie Kellerman.
Let me suck it.
His face reflected the joy of a first touchdown in the pros.
Oh, my bad.
The crescendo continues
Sorry,
to build
my
for the
fault.
playoffs at Dallas. The next week in St. Louis, they got
My
victory
bad,
number
I'm
10,
sorry.
their fifth straight, as Nelson and Warfield combined on the Browns' longest touchdown of the year.
Oh my gosh, I'm
It's
starting to
difficult
taste the
replace a man
pizza.
like Paul Warfield. But if
Hey,
anyone can come
bros.
close,
Shit,
that player is Homer Jones.
Any Asian men that love triple X women? Hi, hello. I don't want to marry. Oh, you can't swim? Me neither. I can get by, but if it's a big wave, I'm done in. You know how tired I
The
get. I
real
can
pride
float,
of the Browns is their great
but if it's
offensive
big,
line. They epitomize the
you
cohesion
float
of football
down.
at its finest.
Jet lag. Not jet lag, what is it called? Oh, you guys can stay away from a minute. LOL. I agree. Art.
The center is Fred Hoagland, a starter since his rookie season 4 years ago. One of the tackles was number 73, 11-year veteran Monty Clark, now retired. Number 77, Dick Shaprath, is one of the fastest moving, finest blocking tackles in football.
Well, those were my friends back then. They're so cool.
At left guard is number 65, the baby of the line, John Demore, who
John
for the
Demore.
second season, he fits the Browns' tradition of quality guards.
Oh, yeah. Quality guards.
But the ace of the line is number 66,
Oh, bro.
All-Pro guard Gene
Look how white the guy
One of
is.
the most honored linemen in the game. His agility and speed make him a master at pass protection and the leader of the Browns' famed sweep.
Look at his speed. Oh, bro, I love it. Oh, I love it. Number 66. Oh, bro, back in the day, babe.
Important as the ground game is in Cleveland, the theme of the offensive line in '69 was protect Bill Nelson. Nelson was trapped less than any starting quarterback in the league.
Oh my God, that guy's a
But
giant.
no one can be spared the hazards of pro football, and Bill Nelson took the punishment of his profession.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
At
You
times,
just got
his
me
arm
slapped
went
down.
dead,
Oh, you
and his
injured.
knees are worse than Namath's.
Oh no.
In spite of this, Bill Nelson prevailed. He was the team's inspiration.
Oh, Bill
Their
Nelson.
catalyst. Passing with pain and precision.
Oh, he was the
led
best.
Browns to victory
16,
after
Sweet
victory.
16. Look at that. On point. Got an arm, I tell you. Thank God they were savages back then. Like, you know, they break your arm. Like with Cristiano Ronaldo, they were saying because he was against, I believe, Egypt or something, or Sweden, I can't remember. And they said he'll break his legs if he continues any further. And you know Cristiano Ronaldo, like he continues further and slammed and kicked his shins. So I was like, oh my gosh, so savage, man! Like not even fair. Just kicked his knees out, and then he's all crying. I know, I love the guy, but like he looks ugly crying like that. Like what the hell?
As a way of life.
Gosh, eh?
The most successful franchise in the game.
Okay, so let's put some of this stuff on my skin. It's lift and firm
Bill
eye
Nelson
cream
led his team into the playoffs
from
against
Spa
Dallas. Most
Scriptions.
of the physical and psychological advantages belonged to the Cowboys. Then the game began, and so did a virtuoso performance by Admiral Nelson. Nelson
Where are you
propelled a
from?
barrage of
I'm
sharp,
from
short, and medium-distance
Canada.
passes that shredded the Cowboys' defense.
How about you, Seth? Where are you from?
His mastery of the
Sith,
third down methodically
B. Sith.
destroyed their secondary. All of the Browns' receivers caught the ball at will, but the biggest burr under the Cowboys' saddle was Paul Warfield, who slanted and sliced his way with 8 Nelson passes. The Cleveland runners faced a Dallas Brown fortress that had allowed a total of 3 touchdowns rushing in 14 games. Leroy Kelly.
Oh wow, of course you are.
The total in 1 game.
So what kind of guy are you really? Really, he says. I'm actually from Winnipeg, Manitoba. It's close to North Dakota, or I should say the Forks. No, not the Forks. Grand Forks, or I can't remember now. How is it there? It's very cold usually. We have brutal winters. I mean, we might as well live in igloos. It's very cold.
The crowning indignity occurred for the Texans when their kicker completely missed an onside kick. Bill Nelson was a cool hand in a hot spot throughout the rout as he directed his team to one of its greatest triumphs.
Did I, babe? I must have forgot. I have like this chronic amnesia.
Come on, please. Get it up, get it up. If we stop again, let's get Jerry in there.
Get it up.
Where's my call? Mike! Mike, get the corner and who else? Put D in. D Brown! Stop, D.
James Brown.
Nice protection. Don't throw it here yet, but we're close. We got bullets. We got this ball last year in blue. Right. Don't blow it. We gotta get it now. We gotta go, ball. We gotta go now. How you feel, bro? How's your leg? How you feel, Lee? You get hot plate on him over there? What? The Dallas defense break out your swimsuit.
Oh, I just have one. Look at this thing right here.
Hey, Mo, don't forget to pack our rubber band.
Yeah, bring our rubber band.
Has some lint on it.
I think the Rams and the Cowboys can put on quite a show. Hey, all the talent they both got. Come on, defense! Stop them now! Hey, that's all I told you, rubber bands or what? Hit somebody.